Hey, do you have a 3D printer and want to get started right away but are unsure how? If you want to print something like this, follow me, I'll show you how. Alright, so let's get into Thingiverse. This is one of those free websites that you can actually go into and search for different files to print on your 3D printer. So let's dive in now. So I already have Thingiverse up, and as you can see, here are already a bunch of different files that you can actually you can look at, and you can dig into. So for example, if we wanted to make this cool little robot, we could dive in here and actually see what the robot entails. It gives us a couple examples of the 3D renderings, without the eyes on it, and then with the front. So it actually looks like the parts move on this as well, which is actually pretty cool. Today we're not actually going to print a robot. I want to look for a planter, okay, that my wife can use to plant a small flower with. So let's try to do something fun today. And so to use this website, you would just type in kind of what you're looking for, and a ton of different options will come up. Now, these are all files that somebody has already created that they're giving really kind of to you for free. Best recommendation is always to give credit where credit is due, and especially if you're looking to print large quantities of this or give to your friends or family, especially if you're going to sell it, reaching out to the original creator is always a great recommendation. So as you can see, as we kind of go through this website, there are a lot of different types of planters, and someone has gone into one of these CAD modeling programs and have created this. And as I've started dabbling into the CAD modeling portion of creating 3D models, it can be quite difficult. So I give a lot of credit to those who are already in this place that are creating these different examples. Now, as you can see, you've got some all different types of planters that you can choose from. You got a little cactus guy here. You've got, if you're a Star Wars fan, it looks like you've got stuff there. I mean, people are so creative and there's so many different ideas. So let's do this. And let's print this one here, okay? I think actually this one could be really kind of cute. Now, the first thing you want to do is download these files, okay? And these are STL files, which will work perfectly with my 3D printer. So I really don't have to do anything but download these and get right into the 3D Maker printer. Now you can see I've already downloaded these files, so I'm really ready to go. The only thing I needed to do was load the color that I wanted to use for this 3D printer. So let's do that. So let's actually go over to Maker Gear, okay? And I was setting up my Maker Gear so it's ready to go, and so I've already loaded all my filament. So I'm gonna actually upload my file. So I'm gonna go into 3D prints, and let's start with the planter first, okay? So we're gonna upload here. It's gonna take just 1 second. Once the file is uploaded, okay, we are going to slice this, okay? So first let's slice the actual file and get it ready to go. This is going to take just a minute. So that our file is done slicing, we are ready to go. Literally, this is how easy this process is to start printing your first 3D print. Is we are going to come over here to our Octopus Planter, and we are going to hit print. And what that's going to do, that is going to activate our actual 3D printer. It's going to get ready to get everything ready to go. We're going to start see our temperatures start to rise, not only on our tool, but also the bed as well, so it is ready to go. So let's take a look and see where we're at. Now you can actually see the temperatures rising on the 3D printer. It's getting ready. The file is actually being sent. It's a pretty big file, and it says it's going to take roughly about 12 hours to print. So let's dive in and we'll see some time lapse of our...
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate.
Alright, now we have our prints done, and I'm excited to show you the outcome. So first off, let's take a look at the actual flower pot octopus itself. Actually pretty good. If you look at some of the lines on here, overall pretty clean. I don't have a great deal of experience yet printing on the Maker Gear, but from what I can see, if you take a look at this, it's actually pretty clean, considering that it has multiple different things it's trying to do. As you can see, there's some indentations here. You got the legs. It also printed the holes in here, so when you're watering your plant, you've got some drainage. Now, this piece took about, we'll call it 10.5 hours to print. Pretty easy, and you can see that in the video. Pretty clean. And then I printed this the very next day. This is the tray that it sits in that collects all the water if you overwater your plant. This probably took a couple hours to do. Overall, nicely done and pretty clean. So I really like it so far. I can't wait for my wife to put a plant in it, and we'll put it out and we'll use it in the house. The other thing that I wanted to show you as well, I printed on Thingiverse, is the actual golf ball holder. So one of the hobbies that I like to do is actually go golf. I got some buddies coming in town, and I printed this as well. And the cool thing is all the balls really fit in here very nicely. It's very clean. Really liked how this came out, and super easy to do. Didn't take very long at all, and I can see this as a very practical thing to use when out on a golf course or as a gift for some buddies. So pretty easy, and can't wait to show you guys some videos here in the near future. Thanks for following, thanks for liking and subscribing. We'll talk to you guys soon.